Hello and welcome, my lovely Gemini. Gemini, you are the lovers in the tarot. This is the card of two becoming one, connection, recognizing the other, which literally can be quite frightening and yet exciting all at once. It is a cup, a single cup, drinking from the single cup. Ugh. It's a very fun card. All right, me being the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling with unconditional love and gratitude. And so I share my gratitude with you now, my lovely, lovely Geminis. Thank you for all your views, your subscriptions. Thank you for supporting the channel and the spiritual messages that I've been giving out. It's definitely calling for me, and I definitely hope it is helping everyone. It definitely is helping me. Feeling in a definitely mood, Taurus. So what are we working with? Gemini. So what are we working with right now? Well, on Monday, 11/11 is Portal Day. I'll talk more about that on Monday when I do my energy update for the week. But it is about linking up with our Ascendant Masters and our spiritual guides. They are going to help us to evolve and become masters of our own lives. And so it is about discernment, non-attachment to outcomes. It's why if you, it's why you might feel things aren't moving for you right now, because it's going to be a very great movement spiritually on Monday. We'll see very many of our lives change. On Tuesday, we have the Taurus full moon. This is represented, I think this card's upside down. This is represented by the Six of Pence. Taurus is all about maternal and material energy, sensuous and empathetic. This first full moon can have us green with envy because it's abundant and expansive energy, but it's also the card of extremes, like the Svengali who controls with hypnosis, or the stage mother who controls in other ways. But this Taurus full moon is all about releasing that energy to sell yourself out, sell yourself short. That temptation will be there, but the idea is to let that go. But don't let go. Don't let the influence of others let you let go things that you're going to regret later. Remember to hold on tightly to what does matter to you. With love, not with your two hands. If you hold on with your two hands, it's something that you probably know that you don't need and Spirit needs to take away from you. All right, Gemini. This is your general weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of November 11th through 17th, 2019. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These could be past, present, future energies and or lessons. And it is a general reading for my gems. Sun, Moon, House, Rising positions, cross watchers, welcome. However, it still will not apply to all. Take the message that serve you and leave out all the rest. All right, I'm just going to ask Spirit what my gems need to know for this week. Kind of roll through that reading, get some advice from Spirit using my handy-dandy Sun, Moon, and Tarot deck that is absolutely awesome. And then I'll get some love messages from Cartomancy. All right, let's see what we got here, my gems. Gems, gems, gems. Getting stuck on my pinky finger there. The Page of Swords. You feeling kind of youthful, feeling like speaking up. That is definitely your card. Oof. Oh my gosh, the Major Arcana is insane here. All right, I do have a pause in the action. Something must have happened that kind of stopped things. And this is why you're having to speak up and why it's not the Knight of Swords and you're not moving forward, because you have the Hangman here, this pause in the action, something you really need to think about, something you really need to process. Page of Swords are spies, information gatherers, though there's something you need to work on, and it's mentally. It's definitely swordsy because that is what the Hangman is all about. A pause in the action for consideration. But then beside that, I have the Death card. Could be a Scorpio in your energy, but I also have the Strength card. Could be a Leo in your energy. Most importantly, the reason there's a major pause in the action is because you have changed. You are not who you used to be yesterday. You are not who you used to be last week, Gemini. You are changing. The Death card means you are saying goodbye. This angel riding away is mourning, has killed that old person that is you. The Death card is a major, major change. It is an abandonment of who you used to be because it's not worth it anymore. It's not useful to you anymore. But one of the things that you mourn the loss of this person because there were things about that life that were great, that were quite enjoyable, but it's over. There's sometimes this is like having to leave a relationship. And even though you've left the relationship, it's like trying to stay in it. If you don't pull this death card, if you don't just leave, there are things that have to be left behind, things that are let go. This is Scorpio season still. This is the Mercury retrograde card. You are using that energy to your advantage clearly because you are using it to strengthen yourself. This is you finding your inner strength, taming your inner beast, taming those lackadaisical attitudes. This feels like whatever change you're going through is going to, you're giving up all the crap about yourself. You're just, you know the good parts of yourself. You know the parts of yourself that need to be left behind, and you're managing that. But this is all thinking energy. This is all up in your head. You have a slight non-movement energy here, just a very thinking, gathering information, considering, planning. You have plans. You have intentions. But this is you just working through whatever you need to work through to get those on the go. Not yet, though. Let's see what energy is going to hit you this week, my loves. Okay. Ooh. All right. 4 of Cups. It is disappointing. The now is not good for you. The now is not good for a lot of people right now, but that's because you're coming to an ending and a beginning of the Judgment card. You're beginning to hear the music of possibility. A public victory as well. This Judgment card is all about leaving back the past. If you're a musician, this is the music is calling to you. Your music is calling to you. But not just your music, even if you're a musician, but just music in general reaches us in certain ways. And you're looking for that inspiration, that draw, that guide forward, because you're considering so much that the way you come out of this current moment of, I don't like the way things are. So you sat down, you thought about it, you let go of the shit, you got stronger. Now you're going to choose the strongest you. End it. End the past. Move forward to the future. Follow the beat of your own drum. It's almost an immediate victory. And I'll tell you why, because the 3 of Cups in reverse here tells me that people were holding you back. Your tribe was holding you back. There were obligations you had to people. One of the hardest things in my life was letting go of my responsibilities as a mother to a 21-year-old. And I understand they don't need me to pour their cereal or change their diapers, but this is influence. 3s are influence, cards of influence as well. And this is you removing that parting, maybe a lackadaisical influence, the easy influence, the influences of over too much support, maybe babying you. You're just letting it go. This is you. You need to ride out on your own. Judgment card is all about moving to the beat of your own drum, but this victory, the 6 of Wands victory, is about riding out on your own. Sure, everyone is going to win for this, but you're ultimately the one on the golden horse. You're ultimately the one that must make these decisions for you, for others, for everyone, because you've been making it too much for others. So much so that once you've had a chance to release this energy, you're going to hit a victory. You just let go of the deritus, the people, and I hate to use that word for people, but there are some people that aren't driving forward in their lives, that aren't trying to hit goals, that are actually stagnating where they are. And that's because they're being overly coddled by family or others, or they feel responsibility to others, to their tribe, that they should be celebrating things or they should be spending time with them. No, this is you moving on from that because frankly, you got shit to do, Gemini. And it is, wow. This is like definitely, let's see the end result for this week. Do I have a flipper? No. There we go. Okay. Oof. This is nice. Justice. A Libra possibly in your energy with the 9 of Pentacles. No, this is coming into a fairness. And this fairness is, I can take care of myself. This is kind of important. Justice is also a decision card, kind of like the Hangman card. Justice can be a legal matter, of course, that comes in your favor. But moreover, you've taken the time to think this over. You have a set of goals. You have a place you want to go. And it's only fair you do it yourself. You're willing to do the work, which is really beautiful, gems. I don't see why you wouldn't be. You're always putting forth the effort. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Of course, it could be you working on your kingdom. I wouldn't doubt it. These are solo cards. These are cards of going it on your own, choosing your own path, making it on your own, because it's not a matter of who makes the money, who pays the bills. It's a matter of being able to stand in your own energy in terms of your own beliefs, your own desires, your own path. You know, everybody's going left, but today I'm going right because that's where the gold is, and I don't really give a fuck which way anybody else goes. Yeah, Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. This could be a water sign in your energy. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or a Knight of Pentacles can also be a earth sign in your energy, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But again, these are solo cards. You have a lot of major arcana here, and it's because of the Hangman. It's because you are making that decision. You're not afraid to move forward in love, with love. You're not afraid to move slowly if needs be to do this. You know you have the heart for it. Of course you are. You have the Lover's card, the Gemini card. This is definitely a bit of a solo-ness about you, but in that solo-ness, you can support yourself lovingly and financially. But these are journeys with the Knights that are starting, so you're stepping out. So even though a lot of this energy that you came into the reading with the Hangman, with this Death card, these are really emotional, growing up cards in your to get in your power. And then we come into like a lot of changes. I'm not happy with the current moment. I know that the crowd I hang with is the one that's holding me back. They're too influential. A separation from all this energy just for a moment. You ever spend a weekend away from home and realize I got to move out tomorrow? It has that energy of things have got to change, and most of it has to do with independence and also being able to go your own path, not being under the influence of others. And with that, you're starting new journeys. Jesus, Gemini. This is just letting go. And remember I talked about that Six of Pentacles, that stage mother energy. It's letting go of all those influences, those sellout influences, those people who are kind of guiding you a certain way. But this is you making the decision to go your own way. All right, advice from Spirit. Two of Swords. Yeah, you've been trying to hold these apart for a while. Maybe never cross the swords, right? Never cross the streams, loves. Strength. Two of Swords. Four of Swords. It's not time to rest. We know that. Four of Wands. Oof. There's no stability because there's only stability in strength. This is the Truce card. Four of Wands. It's not time for a truce. It's not time to celebrate. It's time to be strong. You see, that's the Lone Wolf card. In this deck, it ain't no lion. It's the Lone Wolf. A lot of solo cards. Even though you are supposed to be very interdependent in this life, there are times when you must go strike it out on your own. I mean, Vidal Sassoon, I love to think about him. He don't have no high school diploma. How did he do that? Well, who cares how he did it? He did it. And it's actually, you should care how he did it. You should do that research, because at that moment where you don't think you have what it takes, this is where that strength will come in. You've been trying to hold things at bay, trying to not make things happen in a way that you don't even know you're doing. Spirit is saying you've gone for the peace card. You've not wanted people to suffer. But in that, you've been suffering. You've been kind of hung up and unable to move forward. Don't celebrate now. Now is the time to get in your power, get in your strength, and go forward. Ooh. Prince of Cups. Love message for the King of Swords. You're really concerned. There's a water sign. There's a love message. How about that? There's a love message for you. It's kind of the difficulty of this. This is where Spirit says you need to be in your strength. You need to get your goals down. You need to run forward, right? Except there's one problem. I think you have a love in your life that you're afraid of hurting or damaging. They kind of flip you upside down a little in terms of removing this bad kind of tribe from you. You really need to consider this person Is this person supporting you? Yes. In your time of difficulty and you're upside down, there is somebody that will approach you in love. And it's probably a lover or a friend. It could be a mother. It's a support. And that's the person. Those are the people you don't let go of. It's really that simple. From advice from Spirit, it's not simple, because you don't have to cut these people from your lives. You don't have to remove them from your lives. What you need to do is you need to stop letting them distract you or influence you to a path that you really don't want to take. You have no interest in that path. If you take that path, you will fail. That is definitive from Spirit, because they're saying it's not your path. You're letting people put you on paths because, you know, there's some benefits to it, but it's not. Okay, that's you. Heartbreak and fear. Okay. Yes, coming into the sixpence energy, getting rid of your stage mom, having a mom that supports you and doesn't run the show, getting rid of that urge to sell out, not selling out and giving up. That's what this card is. You're desperately afraid of this. You're desperately afraid of this journey. It breaks your heart to think of even giving it up. But you know what? So why? Why give it up? Don't give it up. You know, yeah. Here's the thing. You're beginning to realize that people are influencing you in ways that you didn't realize before. People are pushing you in directions you don't want to go. They want you to have this public victory. They want you to have this sense of looking good or appearing like you're working hard. But really, it's a hard lesson. I've been through it myself. I mean, people want the best for you, but you need to fire it up, my loves. There's a king. This king here, that's kingdom building, solution building. It's moving forward. You're just like, you know what? It's time to build my own kingdom. It's time to stop. It's just like, in tarot, it kind of be like the person who lives on the outskirts in a tent, you know, kind of hermity, maybe very Strider energy from Lord of the Rings. No, this is settling down into your kingdom and working your ass off for it. Your kingdom. And you're going to withhold energy from anyone who doesn't let you move forward. Last card from Spirit. Removing what no longer serves you. You're going to withhold from people who aren't helping you, and you're going to remove them because you've realized, hey, look at what's at the bottom of the deck. After you do this, you have a shot at your wish come true. Why not take it? It's going to be tough, but Gemini, you're so determined. There's so many major arcana here that this reading could go on and on and on because you guys are doing that well. But when it ends with the Nine of Cups, nines are physical completions, wishes coming true. The best way to make for your wishes to come true is to work at them. And moreover, you are. Congratulations, Gemini. The only thing that can happen is your dreams come true with this kind of energy and effort. So good luck, my loves. Have a good week. Please, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip, or donate if the Spirit moves you. Of course, book a personal reading or connect with me personally through my email, qclovers1111@gmail.com. And yeah, have a great week. It's going to be a changer, and you're going to, it's going to be ups and downs, but you have such a strong knowing. It's really hard to fail. Good luck, my loves.